In the age of minimalism, fans can be divided about their opinions on NBA jerseys, but as far as this year's City Edition jerseys go, everybody's on the same page because these are trash. What happened to the Nike that we knew and we loved? Welcome everybody to Amateur Sports 2. This is the second channel for Amateur Sports because the main channel we go through Raptors specific content, but over here it's general NBA topics going through the biggest trending stories around the entire league. And one of the biggest stories right now is the release of every team's City Edition jersey, and a lot of them, maybe all of them, are horrible. So if you like what you see from today's video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Amateur Sports 2 for more NBA coverage all throughout the brand new regular season. But minimalism has really taken over the NBA landscape, really the sporting landscape when it comes to jersey. And I'm a fan of minimalism when it comes to logo design, when it comes to jerseys, clothing in general. Minimalism can be a good thing. Neutral colors, more bland colors can be a good thing, but the minimalism needs to be done correctly. Those neutral colors need to be executed to highlight the other colors associated with the jersey. And in general, I mean, we all have a kind of different sense on beauty, what we like to see as far as the jerseys are concerned. But when there are so many people, such a majority of people understanding that this batch of jerseys throughout the entire league is horrible, something is seriously wrong. So who's really to blame for this whole one? I mean, the NBA can be blamed to a certain degree, teams can be blamed to a certain degree, but the biggest piece in this is Nike. Obviously, Nike consults with the teams, but they are the ones who come out with these designs. They come up with these designs and feed it over to the team. And I feel like it's just a bunch of old white guys gathering around to find the most basic thing that, like, the lowest common denominator of a fan could see and just accept it, which doesn't really make sense to me because, like, the lowest common denominator of a fan, are they buying a ton of jerseys? It's more of like the diehard fans buying jerseys. That's the team. Those are the people that you should appeal to a little bit more. But what we got is just, I don't even know how to explain it. Let's go through all 30 NBA jerseys and you can see for yourself. So let's go through all the jerseys, rank them from fire to nice to mid to not good to trash and to Boston. First of all, we're going to start with the Atlanta Hawks. And I mean, like, is this just not like the default font on Microsoft Word? The color scheme is fine, but the font is just like bad. We're going to put these in the not good category. The Boston Celtics, look, I like this kind of off-white coloring. I don't mind the bubble text here, but like the hardwood trim makes this just not a great jersey. But ultimately, it's not up to me here. Boston is in the Boston tier. I can't make up the rules here. I don't make up the rules. Boston just is in the Boston tier. There's nothing I can do about it. Next up is the Brooklyn Nets. Like, is this just, did they get a kid to splatter paint? Like, what does this represent? What is this? This is a collab with Cause as well, like a very big streetwear brand. Abstract paint, like, it just doesn't work here. The concept, okay, in theory, it doesn't work. This is straight up garbage. These ones are actually fine. Like, I really like this color scheme with the Charlotte Hornets. Buzz City kind of puts me off. Buzz City, you're playing in Buzz City, but there's a lot worse here. And you know what? This is nice. I could see myself wearing this jersey. Chicago Bulls, this is, you know, you go to gym class in grade 3 and you can smell those pennies. It's those pennies you get in gym class and the smell. Like, you know the smell. Everybody can smell that smell right now. It is gym class pennies from elementary school. It is straight garbage. It might even be less than garbage, but that's as low as the tier list is going to go. The Cleveland ones, the trim, okay, I don't mind the trim. The gold here looks okay. The color looks okay. The font is bad. The font is just not good. This had potential, so I'm going to put it in the mid category. Up next, the Dallas Mavericks. It's better than those blue and like lime green ones they had, but it's so boring. It's just black, goofy text. It's not good. It's just not good. This one, we get it. You play at 5,280 feet. You play at high altitude. The announcer announces it before the game, but it doesn't work on a jersey. It could have been executed differently. This is trash. This is just trash. The Pistons, it's another different shade of black with, okay, when in doubt, put some cursive font on it. This is horrible. Another trash jersey. Golden State Warriors, they had to have thought it was a joke when they got sent this. What is the purpose of the text being like this? This is just like word art on Microsoft Word. It looks terrible. The coloring is okay. Like the yellow trim on black looks fine, but the design here of the text is just that bad. Moving on to Houston, I actually really like these. I think these are straight fire. Nice old school vibes here. Red and white with a little bit of a blue trim is a winning combination. Always will put that in the fire category. I think in a normal situation, I'd put it nice, but just because there's like nothing to compare it to that's good, I'll give it that. Indiana, I'll give you credit, Indiana. You tried to add some coloring to it. You tried something. But in this case, you really shouldn't have, because this is one of the worst. This is actually, I think it's the worst on the list. We'll put it at the bottom here. I think this is the worst that we have on this list here. The Clippers, this is bad. It's just so bland and so boring. Like, I get it's based off a jersey from the late 70s, early 80s. Sure. It's just so boring. Boring, not good. Lakers, what is this? What is this? Like, it's a throwback. I get it, but it just doesn't work. And on the black, it just doesn't pop. What is this? Are you copying the Raptors chevron but doing a worse job at it? This isn't quite trash, but it's certainly not good. We have a bit of a theme going on here. None of these are going to be very good. Memphis, like it's an MEM. I get it's just a black, but honestly, like the text doesn't throw it off. I think these are mid. I'll give these credit. These are mid. We've certainly seen worse. Mid, just mid. Heat culture. This is crazy. Haslam was seen practicing today. This guy's about to come out of retirement to rock the Heat culture jersey. This is so bad. This is like what you'd see on a $20 t-shirt. No, they're not 20. A $50 BS Gildan t-shirt at the arena or something. Just for the, like, if you don't want to get a jersey, you get the t-shirt that says this. It's a one you hand out before a playoff game. That type of t-shirt. It does not belong on a jersey. It's so goofy. Oh man, it's trash. It is just horrible. Milwaukee, the blue with the green color scheme for Milwaukee, I actually don't mind, and the cream as well on it, I don't mind it. I think this could have been done a little bit better. I'd go as far as to say it's nice, and I think I'm getting played because there's so much bad in here that maybe it should be mid, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this one is nice. The Timberwolves, like, I get it. You know, the land of 10,000 lakes. It's a lake. The idea is good. The execution, not so much. These ones are not good. Going up next to this might be the worst. What is this? It's just black with black text. Mardi Gras. Okay. What is this? There was nothing. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. This might be the worst. This might be the worst. Honestly. The New York ones, okay. Polarizing, I like it. I dig it. I like the double print. I think it's unique. I like the pinstripes. I like the black trim. I like the Nike logo with NYC. This is a bit of a winner for me. I'm not going as far as to say it's fire, but I like it. I do like this one. OKC, a lot of people don't like it. I personally like the orange and yellow color combinations and this background here. It like really this whole thing really reminds me of a comic book in a good way. So I'm going as far as say this one's actually nice. I dig it. I get that people don't like it, but I do. I gotta personally put this at the nice. I just don't like that the name is under the number, but I like it enough. I still like it enough. These are good. Look, we're talking about culture here. This goes back to the Orlando Magic retros with a bit of a different twist here, kind of like the NHL reverse retros, but it's got that retro feel in a bit of a different colorway. Normally, I don't like this grayish sort of color on jerseys. I think it works here. The star in place of an A looks really, really clean to me. I don't know why they went with Suggs for this one, but I like this one. I'm not going as far as say it's fire. I think it's a little bit too bland colorish, but it's nice. It's definitely a nice jersey. This is just terrible. This is so bad. Like such tiny text. It just looks like when you add in a photo on Microsoft, a lot of Microsoft Word references. When you add a photo on Microsoft Word and it completely fucks up your entire document, that's what this looks like. This is straight trash and is in the running for being the worst on the list with these three here. Up next, I mean, the Suns had such a good thing going with the Valley jerseys, and in this one, it just could have been done better. It's not bad. I don't mind it. It could have been done better. A lot of potential wasted. It goes into the mid tier. Up next, Rip City. It's black with a little bit of a funky text, and hey, it's got the plaid design on here that they wore in the 67 or 76, 77 title season. Cool, but like, could have been executed a lot better. These aren't trash, but they are certainly not good. This is a throwback jersey for the Sacramento Kings. A little bit of culture here, inspired by the Cincinnati Royals jersey. Okay, you know what? This hits. This is nice. The color scheme works. It's got the culture, the feel of the team. I like it. San Antonio, oh my God. They were so good with these jerseys last year. These are boring. Look, instead of just white, instead of black with text, it's white with funky text. Orange trim kind of saves it a little bit. I've seen a lot worse in this list. I'm going to go mid here. I could easily go not good, though, but I don't think it's bad enough to go not good. The Raptors, I'm getting a little bit sick of the black and gold. Want to spice it up, but gold apparently continues to do well. I'm fine with these. I think they'll look okay on court. I'm going to go with a mid for the Raptors here. My Toronto Raptors here. Okay, Jazz, straight fire. Purple, mountains, executed. Look, they're a little bit minimalistic, but used in such a smart way with the mountain design, with the text, that retro text. I mean, it has the retro feel with that modern sort of design. Fire jersey. This is the best of the entire collection. I'm not a Jazz fan, but I could rock that. I could be seen rocking that because it's such a nice jersey. That's what you want out of an NBA jersey. Other fans would be willing to rock it because it is so nice, so clean. And unfortunately, the trend doesn't continue. This is in the running for the worst. Horrible font. Horrible font. Is this supposed to be like a newspaper font? Tiny of Columbia, brown on a jersey, first of all, usually bad combo, but contrasted with like a teal green with a red trimming as well. It's supposed to be apparently bronze. So it's supposed to be like statues that arrive green, but then over time oxidize into brown. So it's like rusted, oxidized metal. So the theme here is horrible. The execution is equally so. And the color combination associated with it, ladies and gentlemen, we have the worst jersey on the list. Because at least for some other ones, we have a theme. We have something to grasp onto culture-wise. But we have absolutely nothing with this. And the double black here doesn't work. The red trim doesn't work. The teal and brown doesn't work. And it's like rusted, oxidized metal. That's like what we're going for up here. It is straight trash. The worst jersey on this list. This is bad. So there you have it. Nike has completely massacred the identity of the NBA with this. There's really like no identity from pretty much all the teams about their jerseys. Like so many of these jerseys are just like different shades of black. I think like 20 of these were just a little bit of a different shade of black with some small text on the front. Like it just really has nothing to do with the culture of the team and just not what the fans want. But evidently, if they keep churning out BS like this, there's enough people that are buying them. And unfortunately, when it comes to Nike with things like this, it's all about the bottom line. It's all about the profits. They are just worried about profits. That's all it is, not about having fun. And I understand it, a multi-billion-dollar corporation like this, but it's just upsetting to see what's happened to, like, what makes a big difference in their game. Obviously, the on-court product, like, the play is what the most important thing about an NBA team is, but this is important. Like, we look back on the Raptors jerseys, the purple ones of the 90s, like, that really meant something. That brought culture to the team, and these just don't do that in any way whatsoever. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on any of these jerseys. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite and which one is your least favorite, because Well, you heard mine, of course. So that's all from me. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more NBA content. Usually it'll be NBA news and not something like this, but plenty of great stuff on the way for the regular season. We'll see you again very soon for another video here on Amateur Sports 2.